What's going on, y'all? It's Lyric here with Lassiter Productions. Got our returning guest, Aye Fetti, in the building.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, man? It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too, bro. Part two.
Part two. It's always a good thing to see, man. Before we start off, I want to first say I'm sorry for your loss. Send my condolences to you and your family.
Appreciate it.
And I guess starting with that, how did you cope with that? With losing your mother?
I don't know if I had coped with it yet. 100% because it's still fresh like a month ago. So, I don't know. I just tried. She was strong and fought to the end of her cancer. So I gotta always keep that in mind, you know.
Is there anything that you've been noticing about yourself that's been different, that you've been doing differently?
I mean, I try to keep her in mind, like, try to be a better person, because she is a good person, so a great person. I try to just better myself, keep her in mind, try to live like she did, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. As far as like anything different, it's still kind of hard because like still going through the grieving process. So it's kind of hard, like your emotions be up and down, you still be dealing with everything. So I don't know, I'm more motivated, I believe.
That's always good, man.
Yeah.
Again, I'm sorry for your loss, bro. I know that's hard. That's tough for anybody.
Appreciate it.
And honestly, I can't tell that you slowed down though.
No, I mean, I'm
working. Like
that's all I know. Like,
see.
Yeah, I just try to stay busy, bro. Like,
yeah, I didn't know if you was just using that as like to keep it off your mind, or it was just natural at that point.
I don't know if I mean, it's always on my mind. So I mean, you use it for motivation, or you can use it for pity, whatever you want to do. I try to use mine, try to make people proud, you know. So
hey, that's all we can do at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well, our last interview was last year. 2020 is 2021 now.
Yep.
What lessons did 2020 teach you?
Man, I don't know. 2020 was a crazy year. I just think that, man, you gotta live for your people, live for yourself. Just know that things can change and really impact the world in just like a matter of days. So, you know, just try to be happy, try to be healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all that really matters. I mean, all this materialistic stuff, everything don't matter.
Yeah, you're right about that. Anything could change at a moment's notice. So, I'm not sure if it was earlier this year or late last year, but you started getting your songs played on the radio?
Yeah, I think it was December last year.
Last year?
Lil Vegas was spinning it on 102. Probably still is, I believe. So yeah.
That's a good look.
Yeah, that's a good look. That's a big accomplishment because not everybody can make it to that point in their career.
Yeah. How did you feel when you first heard your song? Did you hear it on the song? Hear your song on the radio first, or did somebody?
I mean, you know, with like he we had been messaging or whatever, and he told me that he was gonna spend it at a certain time. So then, you know, I tuned in and I heard it on the radio. I mean, it's a great feeling, bro. Like unreal almost. You know what I'm saying? To be working that hard for that long, and then you reach that point, and then you got so much further to go though. So it's still work to be done.
Is 102 Jams the only station that's been spinning your shit?
97.5 is also been spinning it. That's with DJ Double J out in the Raleigh area as well.
Oh, so you got DJs you already messing with already?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a staple to the game. You gotta have DJs. I mean, them are the disc jockeys. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that put people on. And I believe that they don't get enough credit. So you gotta credit the DJ.
Yeah, you're right about that. Is there one in particular that you mess with more than others?
I would say 630. That's probably the one that really helped me. Like I peep game from a lot. Me and him talk a lot. He the one that really helped the Woe track get to where it was. He the one that really gave me the formula for that track. Like, man, you need something for the club, something for this. I was like, all right, bet. You know, he gave me a certain tempos and everything that you need to do that I don't really particularly have the ear for, because I made like more riding conscious music. So when it comes to party stuff, it's kind of like you gotta think outside the box and all that. So Yeah, he the one that put me on game with that, so it had to be him.
Whoa was definitely, well, I ain't gonna say was, is still a banger right now to this day. Like,
Yeah.
I be hearing everybody just riding around either saying that the hook
Yeah.
or just playing the song. Like,
yeah, the hook is catchy. I got little niece and nephews, man. Like still to this day, just every time I go over there, 4 years old up to like just 16, 17 years old, man, it's crazy. Like just like how catchy it is and how they react to it.
I'm surprised it ain't went viral yet.
I know, man. It's a work in progress, though.
Yeah. Well, since we are in 2021 right now, you got any plans for the rest of the year since it's October now?
We're just gonna keep working, man. I got a project on the back burners, so I'm gonna link up with my producers, and we'll probably Spoon Chop Out Spoon probably gonna produce the rest of it. So I'm halfway through with this album. Probably got like 6 more tracks to go, so that's gonna be going on into the next year, probably February, March.
Okay.
Just try to do as many shows as possible, get as comfortable as possible on stage. Can we continue to promote? And I think that's it, man. Just keep my head down, keep working.
Speaking of projects, you just dropped one, didn't you?
Yeah, it's called Ready for the World.
When did that come out?
What day was that? It was last Friday. What was last Friday? October 22nd.
Okay. Yeah, man. I got a chance to check that out myself, and I like it, man.
Appreciate that, man.
I really do. It was, I can't even say it was different than what I expected, but it was different than what I expected.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to hear like something new and something refreshing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that project right there, like, I ain't gonna say I've been working on it for a long time because it's supposed to be a totally different name. So, and just with the coronavirus and everything that went on, like studio shut down, I sent on a couple tracks for a little bit longer than what I wanted to. So I just kind of put them together as like almost a compilation and just put Ready for the World on there because I feel like my music is ready for the world. And so that's where that pretty much came to. Drop a tape, then had this other one on the back burner. Might drop a classics tape here in a couple months too.
Yeah, that keep your fans involved too.
Yeah.
You always got something new to listen to, something to look forward to.
Yep.
That's what's up, man. So from this mixtape you just dropped and your last one you dropped last year, was there anything that you changed, like making your music?
Like your
strategy of putting it out, going to the studio, all that.
Yeah. I think so I built my own studio in my backyard, and with this last project, that was my last project that I'm gonna be purchasing beats online. So with this new upcoming project, I'm gonna be get my own beats made, custom made beats, try to find my own unique sound. From the last one to this one, I think my delivery and my confidence is there more. I still got the same formula. Like I just try to make every track different, but I write from the heart. So whatever I go with, that's what I try to do.
Yeah.
Whatever my heart say,
Is there anything that you notice in yourself that you would like to improve on when it comes to music?
Probably just keep working on the delivery. Probably, I would like to probably talk more shit than what I talk. You know what I'm saying? Just like have more fun with it than it's taking it as much serious. Just have more fun. Make something for the ladies. There's definitely areas to improve. So
when you said that, I immediately thought of 50 Cent.
Yeah,
his whole flow is different. Like
50. I think Drake is like up there as far as like with the toxic masculinity and how he just get off on it, and he got like this comedic type of flow and delivery, like where if he's dissing somebody, it's kind of hard to even reply because he's just gonna clown you. You know what I'm saying? He be clowning.
I kind of like that.
Yeah,
he talking about me.
yeah, and it's good. It's gonna be a good song, so you're gonna feel some type of way. So I think like get more on that level, just more popping shit, then more having fun with it.
Okay. So I feel like we talked a little bit about this last interview, but are there any local motivations? Anybody local that motivates you? Like nowadays?
I mean, I wouldn't really like particularly say no names. A lot of these showcases I've been going to, there's a lot of great artists out there locally, within the southeast region that you meet. And I mean, I think if you just go out and if you're an artist and you go to like showcases and stuff, you shouldn't really like, you should be picking people apart. And I mean that in a good way, like people their style, whatever worked for them, you add it to your game. So there's always people out there to motivate you, and there's influence out there from all like anybody local. Even you can meet somebody at the store that is an influence you. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta. I try to take something from everybody. Even in conversation, I might add a sentence that you saying, add it into a lyric or something. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's everywhere. Influence is everywhere, bro.
that makes sense. Is there anybody out there that's told you that you motivated them?
Oh man, I get that a lot.
Yeah,
I get that a lot, a good amount, man. I mean, that's the best part of it all. I think it's worth more than money if you ask me. So
makes you feel good.
yeah, bro. Like that's the best. Like I think Nipsey said that the highest human act is to inspire somebody. So, and which it absolutely is. Like when you get a message somebody here, you take like boom, man. Like you inspired me. I mean, you don't get no better than that.
I mean, that's one thing about music, though. Really, any type of art form, you never know who you're gonna inspire, motivate, whatever. Because you might not always be in contact with them. So
yeah. I mean, it hasn't been like people like it's been a couple years with somebody be like, man, like your music, like I was down and out. Your music really helped me get through this. And I mean, you can't put no price tag on that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's like the best feeling in the world.
Does that motivate you to go harder?
Absolutely.
Keep going?
Absolutely. If I could get like if I could motivate and help anybody through, if I could help the world through it, I would. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing to me. Um, but yeah, like again, them is the best messages that you can get. People telling you that they're proud of you. And you might make somebody day with the music, whatever. It don't matter. Put somebody in a better mood. It don't matter, man. Like that's the most important part to me. Best part of the game to me.
Okay. Honestly, bro, I could see your growth from last time. Like you just got confidence shining. Like for real.
I appreciate it,
tell, man.
I've been trying to work on myself. I know that I'm an introvert, so it's like confidence is something that you have to have, and it's not easy to get, but you gotta keep. It's a
you could definitely hear it in the music and all that.
Yeah.
And it's tough for artists in general. So I know it's hard to wake up one day and be like, man, I'm gonna go to the studio and you ain't really feeling it, but you still do it, right?
Yeah, bro. Like
it be like that sometimes.
I mean, I love to write music. That's my favorite. That's my favorite part. Like as far as creating everything, like writing is my favorite part of it because I just like really sitting down, liking the challenge, liking what I can come up with. But yeah, I think the hardest part for me is being like the performing thing again. I be shy in front of people and everything. I remember the first time I performed, I told my show we was at Green Street in Greensboro for this 102 Jams thing. And I told my show there, I was like, man, I can't do this. There was a bunch of people in there, bro. There was so many people in there. It had to be like 200 people.
Yeah.
And I was just like so scared, bro. Like I was trying to throw back drinks and they wouldn't help it. So I was like, man, I can't do this.
That's only gonna make it worse.
She like, yo, you ain't going nowhere. So I'm like, man, all right. But then like when they call your name, it's kind of like the fear go away a little bit.
Yeah.
So you get in your head about a lot of shit. So, but a lot of that's going away though. I don't be scared no more like that. So, the growth in that as well.
Exactly, bro. Cause like I said, even with the music, they could see it on your face if you ain't really ready to perform.
Bro. People will pick you apart, bro. They see you up there and you can see that fear in your eyes, man.
You could say your lyrics line for line, but you ain't really high, you ain't really feeling it. It take away from the whole song.
Yeah, so that's fact. That's a big fact.
Speaking of performances, you just had a performance in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I went down to this No Stress Fest with DJ Sud in Atlanta.
How was that?
Our bar ATL. It was dope, man. My first time going to Atlanta, so to experience like a new culture. Went to the Trap Museum. It's a lot different down there. Like we was posting up my flyers all over the street, the one where we was performing at, And then me and my homeboy had flyers left over, so we was literally had to like stop like passing them to people as they was riding by, like, yo, you want a flyer? And they took it down there. I feel like Greensboro, like, it's a little bit harder to get people to take the flyers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So down there, it's like they more open to music. I guess it's because in reality down there, you can make it from that city. And people, ain't nobody made it from Greensboro, so people be looking at like, or it's haters, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a mixture. It's a mixture, bro. Like, don't nobody really think you can make it from here. And two, nobody want to see you make it from here. But in Atlanta, it's like people making it from there all the time, and people are open to it. You know.
One thing I noticed about Atlanta, you see a lot of artists working together.
Yeah.
Whether they're higher up or just starting out, you don't really see too much of that around the Greensboro, Burlington area.
Yeah.
And if they are working together, they probably know each other. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So
yeah,
it is really hard to come up.
It's a few like. I mean, I think it's like you gotta tune in with the right people. If you just an artist, like you gotta know how to do it. Like you gotta tap in with the right people. Like certain studios got their camps, and if you rock with their camps, then they will push you. You know what I'm saying? But if you just out here trying to go solo and not really like jump into the industry like that, they're gonna look at you like crazy, like you crazy. But you gotta meet the right people, tap in with the right people, and I think that after that, they will you'll start to see a little bit of a difference. But as far as artist to artist, it's still like that though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, that's how the game goes sometimes.
I think everybody just trying to reach that piece of the pie first, man. I don't know what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's enough money to go around, and people ain't gonna listen to the same person every day. They gonna put something else in the tape deck, and you know. So it's an opportunity to reach so many people's ears, and you can't really be selfish with music like that. Nobody's gonna listen to you that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So in your opinion, if you had the option, would you move to Atlanta?
You know what I said? I told somebody yesterday, I'm like, yo, I can move to Atlanta.
Yeah.
I really could. Like, it might
besides
happen,
the music scene, just Atlanta.
You know, I didn't really get to experience too much because we was only there 2 days. So from what I did experience, I think it's a dope city. It's huge, you know, compared to what like Greensboro and other like cities I've been to. I mean, so you got like this little downtown, you got big old downtown.
Yeah.
You know, so I ain't used to that. Like, so I think it is dope. Yeah, I can move there. It's faster paced, but I can move there.
Yeah, I feel like your buzz would go crazy there if you did.
Yeah, I would too, but I think I'm about to start definitely going down there more often and just promoting. Like maybe take a trip once a month or something and just like hand out flyers all day or something. You know what I'm saying? Like just really like try to get new fans. I mean, if somebody take your flyers, scan it, they like your music, you turn a fan and somebody into a fan, then they turn their people into fans. I mean, that's how you do it, man. So
it's a domino effect.
Yeah, big fans. Yeah.
Have you planned on going to like big states like Texas, Florida, New York to perform or just promote your music? Get your name out there.
Yeah, like as far as performing, I just take that like opportunity when it comes.
Yeah.
But as far as like, I feel like Texas, I feel like my music is probably like a good demographic as far as like Texas or something. You know what I'm saying? Would be a good demographic to hit as far as promotion and everything. I think I got that southern sound, so yeah, places like that. I definitely want to game plan and hit them cities up too.
Yeah, Texas does a lot of chop and screw music, right?
Yeah.
You ever thought
about it? But they used to. I don't know if they do it no more like that. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know either.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think certain DJs, I don't know if some of them had died or what, but a lot of Texas, you know, especially like the Pimp C area and all that, they're definitely chopping and screwing, but I don't know if they do that much.
Switched up. Megan Thee Stallion, she from Texas, ain't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know if they still do that or not, bro.
Well, going back to your Ready for the World mixtape, you already got a few videos out, right?
Yeah, I got it's a few. Like I said, so I've been working on that project for a minute. So I got like 3, maybe 4 videos out on that one. Then I just shot another one that's coming out October 31st.
What's that called?
That one's gonna be Different Breed.
Okay.
So that's track number 3 on there. And a lot of people, they've been saying that's their favorite track out the whole tape. So definitely think that one's gonna create some buzz.
Honestly, with this mixtape, man, like I was telling you before the interview, my favorite track is "Let 'Em Know."
Oh yeah.
Like, besides the earlier ones I heard before,
yeah.
that one gonna go.
Let 'Em Know is fire, bro.
But I mean, everybody gonna have their own opinions, their own favorites, which is good about your mixtape because it's different for everybody to listen to it.
Yeah. So I think "Let 'Em Know" is one of my favorite tracks. I mean, when you listen to it, like when you put everything into like perspective of a project or whatever, like each track hit different. If you got them in a project like format compared to like single releases.
Yeah.
So I think the whole project was pretty consistent all the way front to back. You know what I'm saying? I think it was probably my best project yet. So I'm excited to see what this next one's gonna do though. So.
Okay. Let's talk about your love life, man. Aye Fetti, is he single? Is he taken? Let the world know.
Nah, I've been rocking with my shorty for like 5 years. Probably gonna be 5.5.
Okay, that's what's up.
So
that's
something
you don't really see too commonly nowadays.
Nah, we've been. I mean, it's a lot of up and downs in it, man. But when you love somebody, you try to love somebody. Try to take people for the imperfections on both ends. It's difficult, but I mean, when you got somebody genuine, you want to try to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of us perfect. So, but we get on each other's nerves a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you got somebody that's got the right intentions for you, try and make it happen.
So that's some grown man shit right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2022. You said you got a project coming out probably February, March?
Yeah, February and March.
Other than that, what you want to do differently than you did this year?
I'm gonna just continue to, I think, sharpen the promotion game. I'm gonna start taking like matters into my own hands as far as like shows. I want to start, throwing my own shows, starting up with my campaigns, doing them better. I still want to do a clothing line. I'm still trying to like build a bigger and better buzz for that. I think it could drop now, but I want to wait until it really get to where I want it to be. But I mean, man, I just think it's the same old game every year, so you just gotta keep getting better. You know what I'm saying? More consistent. Just really sharpen your blade. So.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. I don't really got no more questions for you, but we're gonna get personal.
All right.
We're gonna find out who Aye Fetti really is.
Oh man, these questions right here be stupid.
Hey, Aye Fetti. So before you started rapping, when you was just, I'm not gonna say your real name, when you was just you, what did you like to do besides rapping?
So my first love was football.
Football.
So that's what
I had from an early age.
Yeah, I first loved football. That was pretty much it, man. I mean, just a regular life type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Was you on an official team, or you just like the sport?
I mean, I was on a team when I was younger. Then, like, I don't know if I really like practicing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the games, but like practicing, man, I ain't really like being there every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, this is a lot. So that's what kind of like took me away from that. So I guess I was a little lazy for it, but I don't know. And then like the team I was on was trash, man. Like, we didn't win a game all year. I was just like, man, I was the type of person like, yo, I'm not gonna be doing this, lose every game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that discouraged anybody right there.
Yeah, I think I got discouraged out of it. Then the next year, because we was in like, man, what was it? It was like different divisions, and we was like at the bottom tier, but we was facing all these higher division teams, and we just didn't stand a chance. I'm talking about getting blown out like 42-0 every game. I was like, man, I just don't like this. You know what I'm saying? I want to know like sore loser, but it's like, what's the point? Like, we're not
at that point, it's the coach's fault, ain't it?
Now, like I said, we
put it all on the coach, but
yeah, we was out our league, man. That's pretty much all it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them teams was too good. Like, they might have even been older than us. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't work out.
And was you playing this in elementary, middle school?
Yeah, it was like maybe like elementary, late elementary, early middle school, something like that.
Oh man, you gave up too early.
Too early.
Too early.
Too early. Yeah. So.
Hey, that's understandable, man.
Yeah. So then I just kind of like fell into the music thing after that. So.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. I hope that's the reason right there. Maybe this my calling. You know what I'm saying? So.
Ain't no maybe. I feel like it is.
Yeah. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. So what high school did you go to?
I went to Eastern Guilford.
Eastern Guilford.
Yeah.
How'd you like it there?
It was cool. Like when we first started going there, they had the pies because they had burnt down maybe like 2 years before.
Yeah.
Then they built a big school. It looked like a mall on the inside. But it was dope. Like I feel like high school is one of the best parts of your life because you there with your friends. You got freedom away from like people watching over you in the school and everything. So I just feel like high school was pretty dope, man. I wish I could go back. I think about it all the time. Like, man, I wish I could go back to high school.
I be having the same thoughts, man. But sometimes I be like, man, I'm glad I'm up out here.
Yeah, big facts, bro. Like, big facts. So.
Yeah. So, did you just decide not to go to college, or did you go to college?
Yeah, I just kind of decided not to go.
Was there a reason?
Just because I always, like, I've always thought that music was my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just always thought that music, like, for what I got planned for my life, I don't think college is where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Or needed to go. Because I ain't never really had no backup plan. Like, this is it for me. You know what I'm saying? This don't work, I'm going to try. If I can't blow, like you said, which it probably will, but if it don't work, I'm going to just, invest in, maybe start another business, try to do something around the city that maybe involve music. So, work with it like that.
Could you see yourself producing or engineering? Stuff like that?
I could definitely learn it. Do I try to learn it right now? I don't, because I feel like it takes a lot of time away from my part that I'm supposed to play.
Yeah.
Some people do, like some people like, Kanye, for example, he do it all, but I just feel like I be so focused as far as like doing it for other people. I could, like if I made it to a point in my life where I don't feel like can become an artist that on a certain level, I could learn how to produce, I could learn how to do the engineering, all that, but as far as right now, that's not what I'm focused on. But I could definitely do that for people. Some people can do it all. Some people can Ye, for example, he do it all, produce, engineer, everything. I don't think it's that hard, but it is. You do gotta have the ear for it though.
Yeah, Kanye been doing it for years though.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people. It's a lot of people in the city that can do it too. Like there's a lot of artists / engineers / producers, and you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? So I think as far as engineering, I think it's all about templates though. Like once you get like a certain template and stuff like that, you can really just like record for anybody. Like now mixing and mastering and everything like that, I think it's only a few people that can truly do that.
Yeah, you're right about that. You gotta have that laser focus though on what you're trying to get at the moment.
Yeah.
And like you said, not getting distracted by something else that could pop, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Aye Fetti, you popping right now, bro. But in the future, could you see yourself signing any artists?
Oh man. That's one thing that I have like further on in my career. Like if I make it to where I want to be at,
Yeah.
I always want to come back and grab somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And I always pay attention. There's like I said, so many artists in the city that I feel like is on the same wave. So there is like if I win, I blow, I'm definitely coming back for somebody. On the team, put them on the team. We're gonna rock that shit like Baby and Stunner. We're gonna make it happen. So.
Okay. Let's flip that question. Would you sign to another artist, or you would rather?
Yeah, I was. It would have to be right though. You know what I'm saying? it would have to make sense. Like, I'm not trying to get in no damn deal that's gonna just like, oh, I'm gonna be working for them and not really making no money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's like certain people that I probably wouldn't sign to, for certain reasons, maybe how they move around. I probably won't name none of them out because again, there'll be just certain scenarios and everything.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Because I don't want them to like see this, and it might make sense when they approach me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, it just depends, bro, on the circumstances. What the deal is, do it make sense? Do the math add up?
All right. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Not as an artist, but as a person.
Accomplished. I should be within my next 10 years. I should be way more of a man than what I am now. You know, spiritually. I should be really shining like as far as like motivating people. I should be where I want to. In 10 years, I should absolutely be where I want to be. I should be able to. I should have financial freedom. You know what I'm saying? I should have a family. My family should be growing. I should. Where else I'm gonna be at? I think. I mean, all the things that really matter. I think I should been accomplished them. You know what I'm saying?
You taking the right steps to build up to that, or are you just kind of going with the flow, taking life how it comes?
I feel like I'm taking the right steps. I could do better though. You know what I'm saying? I can admit that.
Yeah, we all can.
I can admit that. I could do better, but I think I'm taking the right steps. In the right direction. Yeah.
That's good to hear, man. I ain't gonna hold you up for too long. Before we go, anything you want to tell the fans?
Just be on the lookout, man. So much I got going on. I got so much good music, man. I wish I could let y'all hear it right now, but I can't. But definitely go get that ready for the world. Brand new music, hot from front to back. Check me out.
Where can the fans find you at?
It's on all platforms. So I mean, whatever music you listen to your music on, from Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere in between that, YouTube, everywhere, man. It's on every platform, so check it out.
That's what's up, man. Any social media platforms that you're on?
Oh yeah, add me on Instagram at Aye Fetti. That's AYE_FETTI. Facebook. It's on Twitter, TikTok. Everything is the same.
Dope. Keep it simple, bro.
Let's do it.
Well, it was good seeing you again. Hopefully we can do this again in the future. I'm sure you're gonna be way more elevated.
Appreciate it.
Until next time. Aye
Right,
Fetti.
appreciate you having me, bro.
Lassiter Productions here. We out.